What for you has been the difference after that little dip that you had?
I attack the zone most consistently. If you see the last couple of games, be ahead most of the time. I think that's the adjustment I did, and it's been working really good. Especially when you face lineups like that. Mm-hmm. You need to be ahead. No doubt, you need to be ahead, and command all your staff, and this war really good. This war properly, and I'm really happy with how my staff's been working the last couple of starts.
Looked like you got better as the game went on tonight. What was the difference for you after some early hard contact?
Yeah, good question. I think be better every single inning. I think my spots, I hit my spots way better. As soon as I saw the first two line drives, I think I need to be aggressive and start to change more speed because both contact was one fastballs, and it's time to change a little bit more my approach and come back and in big swings that's part of my approach, but definitely be ahead, make my work a little easier.
Last few starts, you've really gotten that rhythm going in the middle innings. How much has that helped you pitch deeper into games?
Really good. I think get first to get the lineup. First hitter every single inning. Maybe more chance, to go deeper. And always my goal try to put away the first hitter I face, and one hitter at a time. But I think I feel all my delivery and locked in, and the way how the ball go out to my hands is it just feels amazing. Give me more chance to be ahead in counts and work really good. So that's what I did tonight. It's time to keep running. It's the perfect time to do it.
Since the break, you guys have, as a group, the best starting pitching ERA in the National League. Obviously, it's such a different group of pitchers. Does things a lot of different ways. But what are the overlaps or the commonalities for you guys since the break that's allowed you to be so good as a group?
Well, I think all the hard work we've been doing the last, limit the walks. I think it's a really good part. All the work we've been doing in Jeremy Hefner or the pitching code, the way how Alvarez been calling games behind the play. That's amazing, and we most of the time using our strengths, try to be ahead and like I said, limit walks, put us in better position, to be ahead.
When Schwarber hits that first ball hard and Pete makes the play at first to get the out, what does that do in terms of giving you confidence to stay aggressive up there, knowing your defense is playing behind you like that?
That was a great support, it was an amazing play when the Pete did, so it was a great, and give me more confidence to start to do my job. Get a couple of strikeouts when I miss, and start to mix it out better and keep running the game. So it was a tough night for Nola, but everybody knows how good it is, and was also the support I get tonight and that inning. That was amazing and give me more chance to be relaxed and keep going.
Jose, the Phillies are obviously a good team, a tough test for you guys. How important was it just to come in here and get the first one?
It means a lot, it's really important for us. Right now we're in good race, we have a lot of confidence in us, and every game is a new test. We keep fighting, we keep playing the way we've been doing, and this year is really important for us, like the last couple series of the season. So let's keep playing hard and be ready for the next couple games.
All right, thanks for that.
Francisco, first off, what did Quintana do so well tonight?
I think last three stars he was working in his pitches, so he always, I think he's the guy like always wanna get better, and he's keep learning, and he also has 13 years in the league and he wanna learn every day, and I really think that was why he's doing well.
What changed in that fifth inning when you guys were able to get to Nola?
We always have kind of same energy, the dugout, so I really think nothing changed. I really think we always have a really good energy in the dugout and in the game, so for our team, I think we never change, we just keep having fun.
Did you think that was?
Homered on was not just inside, but several inches off the plate inside. How did you get a hold of it the way you did?
I stay inside the ball and I can keep her.
What was that?
I stay inside the ball and I can keep her the ball.
Did you think it was fair when you hit it?
I don't like I wasn't doing.
What did Nola do so well the first few innings?
He was located the ball very well and he put the ball in the corner. So we just was waiting for the mistake and we did it. We do a good job to him.
As we get close to the end of the season, you guys are playing these meaningful games. Can you feel a shift in the energy in these games right now for you guys?
Well, like I said before, we always have same energy when we start the season. We have a great group, so I really think nothing changed. We just keep playing our game and keep having fun.
Carlos talked about the fact that you've been working on hitting the ball harder, especially fastballs, and we're seeing that in some of the results you're getting. I'm wondering if the quick hands helped you with what was a knuckle curve to hit out of the ballpark tonight, but being able to keep it fair.
Who said that?
Carlos Mendoza, manager. Mendy,
Yeah, it was. I was working, stay inside the ball and try to hit the ball in the middle, and it's what I do every day. And today I can stay inside the ball and keep fair the pitch. It's a tough pitch.
That was the first knuckle curve you've hit a home run on in your career. I'm wondering whether you feel like you were able to see it differently than you had been earlier on.
Yeah, I'm feeling way better than a couple weeks ago. So.
Hey guys.
Thank you.
The lower back.
I jammed it on the base, going to second base on that last play that I made. I stepped up with my right foot and it just jammed my lower back, so it was definitely tight enough. And I didn't tell my other guy, let me just back off from it for a little bit.
Do you have any concern that this is going to be a lingering thing?
I hope not. I mean, I'm in a spot right now where I took care of it, and I just believe in what the trainers did, and wake up tomorrow and see. I'll give an update tomorrow whenever I wake up, and I'll talk to the trainers, and we'll go from there.
What does taking care of it entail?
Well, a lot of treatment, a lot of soft tissue, just a lot of stuff. You know, this is newer for me in a way, like just how much I do in the middle of the game. It felt a little weird. So, yeah, we'll see how I wake up tomorrow. Hopefully I wake up in a good spot that I can say, let me play.
Were you caught between trying to slide there or?
I didn't think the ball was going to get there that quick. I thought it was going to be fine. And then all of a sudden, after the ball got there, I was like, it was too late for me to slide. So I just jammed myself.
You initially stayed in the game.
Yeah.
Before coming out.
Yeah.
Did it get worse when you sat down for the half inning, or
No.
how did that evolve in your conversations with them?
You actually alleviated a little bit from the beginning to the last out.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go downtown and work and give myself a chance to see if I was ready to continue. And I felt like I was ready, but you know, it's not fair for me to tell Mendy in the middle of the inning for a guy, or for the guy that was going to replace me. Was just trying to give him as much time again to get ready, you know. So I just let the trainer say, I'm like, I don't think we should push it right now. And yeah, that's what it is.
If the game had been closer, do you think you could have pushed
I would
through?
try to push it for sure. Yeah. You guys know me. Yeah.
Along those lines, do you expect to play tomorrow?
I would hope so. Yeah. I pride myself in trying to be available every day. I'm gonna do whatever it takes today and tomorrow to be available. If I'm not in a spot where I can play, I feel comfortable enough that I can play. The team enough for sure.
How are you feeling right now?
It's tight, you know, but good enough.
All right. Thank you.
Like it was coming. Was tonight kind of the culmination of where you thought you were getting to?
I mean, it was good. It was a good night. I don't know if it's a culmination. I hope not. I hope it's very, very evident when I do come around. But I'm just trying to focus on being able to help us win, however that may be. If it's a walk tonight, walking a home run, and so for me, a lot of the work that we're putting in, is moving in the right direction. I wouldn't say tonight's a culmination of it, but we are moving in the right direction, and I think the offense as a whole really did a great job of wearing on Nola. He's a great pitcher. He hits his spots, and we know him pretty well. And we were just trying to put up good at bats off of him. I'll be able to come through really, really, really big there. And then, Lindor gets it started again. And then Vientos gets his base knock. We were really just kind of building on momentum at that point. And so I'm just really proud of the guys because, that's a really good pitcher that we were able to get out of there early.
Brandon, a lot of your teammates referred to this series specifically in the stretch as a big test.
Mm-hmm.
What is the feeling like when all of a sudden in that inning you just kind of break open against a good pitcher and then take a big lead?
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. I think this series is going to be very similar to playoff baseball, and in playoff baseball, everything's hanging on the edge of a knife, and things can go well or poorly like that really quickly. And so, for us to just keep, hammering things out, keep having good at-bats, staying on him, and then finally for that damn break in the fifth, I think is what you have to do with good pitchers. So we were able to capitalize on some mistakes, and I think it's going to be very, very similar to playoff baseball here.
Brandon, Francisco doesn't seem too concerned about the bat, but when you see him come out of the game, what's your level of concern?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot to get Francisco out of the game, and so we're definitely concerned for him. We know that he is obviously a huge part of this team, and we wouldn't be here without him. So we definitely want him in the lineup, but we want him to take care of himself. And be ready for us, as we go down the stretch here. So he'll do exactly what he needs to do in order to be ready, and I have all the confidence in the world in that. But yeah, I mean he's our guy. Like we're definitely concerned when anything pops up with him. But hopefully it's just something small, and hopefully we're able to get past it quickly.
When you signed here,
When you've been in when this team has been on, and now you find yourself 7 out of first, and a lot of baseball left in September.
Yeah.
Just talk about the work you guys did to get yourselves here, and now you are, and moving forward.
Yeah, no, I mean it's been a great, I would say from pretty much like end of May, June-ish on, and we've played some really good baseball in order to get to this point. I've always said that the playoffs are about who gets hot at the right time, and so we're trying to continue playing good baseball here into the end of September and keep that going into October is what we want. But I mean the guys are playing great. We're together. Pitchers have been doing amazing. Bullpen and starters, and then we get the offensive explosion like tonight. It's hard to beat teams like that. So we definitely have a lot of confidence in the team that we have here. We know we are good. We've been doing it for an extended period of time, but it's still Major League Baseball. They don't give them to you, so you got to go out there and earn it each and every night.
when you signed here, you talked about the playoffs as an explicit goal, and you're really vocal about
Yes,
it.
yeah.
And obviously, this season it's such a day-to-day grind. But
Yeah.
have you given yourself that opportunity to kind of sit back and appreciate what kind of run you guys have been on
Yeah,
here?
yeah, no doubt. I mean, I saw something where it was like it was a certain date in August, and we had the best record in baseball since that date. And that's something that we should be really proud of. We've had a lot of adversity to overcome this year, and this team's done a great job with that. And so it's no different here at the end of September. We know we've got a really tough schedule. We're playing great teams, playoff teams, and it's going to be playoff baseball. But we're also looking at it as the challenge that was presented to us, you know, in late May as well, and we overcame that obstacle, and so here's another one to overcome. And we have a lot of guys in this clubhouse that take on challenges really well, and so, you know, very proud of them. This is one day and one win, you know, and we come tomorrow and start from scratch, but you know, very proud to suit up next to these guys, and very proud of what we've done to this point to get us in this position, but the work's not done yet.
You talked earlier this week about being pitched a little bit differently the last couple months. What does it mean to you to hit a 3-2 curveball out like that?
Yeah, no, I mean it's a good step in the right direction. You know, like I told you in our interview, it's my turn to make an adjustment, and you know, getting pitched a little bit differently in the middle of the lineup, and you know, kind of with what I've done since middle of August of last year and into like July of this year. You know, it wasn't really like a fluke anymore, you know, and so, you know, getting that respect and getting pitched to a little bit differently, you know, it's my turn to adjust, and so, you know, very proud of it. But as soon as you do that, they're looking for the next move in order to get you out and get you leaning one way and go the other way. So it's a fun game. It's maddening at times, very frustrating. But you know, when you're able to overcome, it makes it even that much sweeter. So that's what makes this cat and mouse game of Major League Baseball really special.
What do you think of the way Quintana stepped up tonight?
Oh my gosh, he's been amazing. You know, really proud of him. Unbelievable job. I mean, our starting pitchers are taking a lot of pride in going 7 innings. And you know, they all kind of huddled up with the OMG sign after he went 7 today, and they're going to take a lot of pride in that and probably try and start making that a thing. But I've just been really impressed with them and their composure. This is hard. This is really hard, and it's not as easy as they make it look sometimes. Those are very professional hitters over there that are very prepared for these games, and to be able to go 7 innings in today's game is really impressive.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Awesome. Thank you.